Welcome back to Prop News Time. Here are the headlines for the day. National Capital Region Transport Corporation to develop commercial and residential hubs along Namo Bharat Corridor. The National Capital Region Transport Corporation, NCRTC, plans to develop commercial and residential hubs along the Delhi Meerut Namo Bharat Corridor, utilizing 90 plus hectares of land across Duhai, Modipuram, Ghaziabad, and Meerut. The project includes malls, office spaces, rental housing, and hospitals, aligning with transit oriented development TOD principles. A project management unit, PMU, will oversee execution. With the corridor's 82-kilometer stretch set for full completion by 2025, NCRTC aims to boost real estate, improve mobility, and generate non-fare revenue, following global models like Hong Kong's MTR and Singapore's MRT. Bengaluru Real Estate News. Major infrastructure projects to drive urban transformation. Bengaluru is undergoing a major infrastructure overhaul to improve urban mobility, reduce congestion, and enhance economic growth. The state government has increased BBMP's annual grant from 3,000 crore INR to 7,000 crore INR, with a special purpose vehicle, SPV, ensuring efficient project execution. Key projects include tunnel roads, 19,000 crore INR, a 40.5-kilometer double-decker flyover, 8,916 crore INR, and a 98.6-kilometer metro expansion. The Bengaluru Business Corridor, 27,000 crore INR, aims to boost commercial activity, while major industrial investments include Foxconn's 6,970 crore INR mobile plant and a Japanese industrial park. These initiatives will redefine Bengaluru's urban and economic landscape. Mumbai property deals. Juhu sets new luxury real estate record with INR 106 crore apartment sale in Avalon Tower. A record-breaking luxury apartment sale in Mumbai's Juhu area saw Paresh and Avnisha purchase a 9,863 square foot unit in Avalon Tower for 106 crore INR, marking a price of over 1 lakh INR per square foot. The transaction reflects Mumbai's booming high-end real estate market, with the tower's completion set for 2028. Similar luxury sales have been recorded across India, including a 75 crore INR penthouse in Delhi, an 80 crore INR villa in Bengaluru, and a 45 crore INR apartment in Chennai. Rising demand for luxury homes signals strong investment potential in India's real estate sector. Vidya Balan becomes Federal Bank's first ever brand ambassador. Federal Bank has appointed Vidya Balan as its first ever brand ambassador, marking a strategic move to enhance its national presence. CEO KVS Manian emphasized that Balan's values align with the bank's principles, making her an ideal choice. She praised the bank's human at the core, digital to the fore approach, highlighting its commitment to customer service and innovation. The collaboration will span television and digital campaigns to strengthen brand engagement. This initiative supports Federal Bank's broader strategy to enhance financial services while promoting women's empowerment and inclusivity in the banking sector. SRA invites applications for developer empanelment for redevelopment projects in Mumbai. The Slum Rehabilitation Authority, SRA in Mumbai, has invited applications for the empanelment of developers to undertake redevelopment projects under its jurisdiction. Application forms will be available from 7th March to 21st March 2025 at the SRA office in Bandra, East. Developers must submit detailed documentation, including project experience, financial turnover, and manpower availability. Empaneled developers will be responsible for tasks such as site demarcation, transit arrangements, construction, and obtaining necessary approvals. The selection process ensures that only competent developers are enlisted, with annual revisions to maintain high standards. Mahada's Konkan Board invites bids for school and hospital plots in Kalyan townships. The Konkan Housing and Area Development Board, MAHADA, has launched the sale of school and multi-specialty hospital plots in Shirdhon and Khoni, Kalyan, through an online tender process closing on 18th March 2025. These plots are part of large-scale townships with over 18,000 EWS and LI units under Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana, PMAY. Located near the Virar Alibag multimodal corridor and Katai Badlapur pipeline, these projects aim to integrate residential, educational, and healthcare facilities. This model follows Nanded City, Pune, and Gaur Yamuna City, UP, promoting self-sustained urban development with essential infrastructure. Bhubaneswar Real Estate News. NGT upholds SEIA's show cause notice against Bhubaneswar housing project. The National Green Tribunal, NGT, has rejected a Bhubaneswar real estate developer's appeal against a show cause notice issued by the State Environment Impact Assessment Authority, SEIAA, Odisha, for environmental violations in a housing project in Kalarahanga. CEIAA flagged non-compliance with environmental clearance EC norms, including improper DG stack height installation. The ruling halts Phase 3 construction, 17 towers of 21 stories each, and warns of possible EC revocation. The NGT reaffirmed that challenging a show cause notice is legally invalid, reinforcing strict environmental compliance for large-scale real estate projects. HC Judgment. Nagpur Bench rules tenants have no right to oppose demolition under MRTP Act. The Nagpur Bench of the Bombay High Court has ruled that tenants in illegally constructed buildings cannot challenge demolition notices issued under Section 53 of the Maharashtra Regional and Town Planning MRTP Act, 1966. The court dismissed a petition by tenants opposing the Nagpur Municipal Corporation's NMC demolition order, emphasizing that only property owners have the right to contest such actions. Citing previous rulings, the bench reaffirmed that illegal constructions must be removed and tenants cannot obstruct lawful municipal actions. This judgment strengthens urban planning regulations and reinforces municipal authority over unauthorized developments. Pune Cantonment Board drafts new building bylaws for civil and bungalow areas. The Pune Cantonment Board, PCB, is drafting new building bylaws for its civil and bungalow areas, following directives from the Directorate General of Defence Estates, DGDE. Similar efforts are underway in Khadki and Dehu Road cantonments. Currently, civil pockets have an FSI of 1 and bungalow areas have 0.5, with residents advocating for higher limits. Despite a 2015 Ministry of Defence (MOD) directive for bylaw updates, approvals are still pending. A proposed merger with municipal corporations could shift building control away from the military, making it a sensitive issue. The final decision rests with the state government and Modi. GMR Airports expands control over Delhi Airport with 74% stake in DIAL. GMR Airports has raised its stake in Delhi International Airport Limited, DIAL, to 74% after acquiring a 10% share from Germany's Fraport for $126 million. The transaction was completed following regulatory approvals and necessary conditions. GMR has steadily increased its control over DIAL since the airport's privatization in 2006, while Fraport's exit aligns with its shift away from Indian operations. IGI Airport has undergone significant expansion, with future projects aiming to boost its passenger capacity. The move strengthens GMR's position in airport infrastructure, both in India and globally, though its stock price dipped slightly post-announcement. Bihar Infrastructure. Union Minister Shri Manohar Lal Khattar reviews progress of urban development projects. Union Minister Manohar Lal Khattar reviewed Bihar's urban development projects and expressed satisfaction with their progress. Key initiatives discussed included Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana, PMAY, Amrut, Patna Metro, and PM E-Bus Seva. The government aims to meet PMAY's housing goals within 5 years, while a 6.2-kilometer Patna Metro stretch is set to open by August 2025. Bihar will receive 500 electric buses to improve public transport. Additionally, 269 crore 44 lakh rupees has been allocated for waste management under Swachh Bharat Mission 2.0. These efforts aim to enhance housing, transport, and sanitation, improving urban living conditions in the state. SEC to terminate leases for regional offices in Los Angeles and Philadelphia, amid federal cost cutting. The U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, has informed employees that the Trump administration plans to terminate leases for its Los Angeles and Philadelphia offices, according to an internal email obtained by Reuters. The move, driven by the General Services Administration, GSA, aims to optimize federal office space and reduce costs. While the SEC insists there will be no staff reductions, concerns remain about the relocation and workspace arrangements. The GSA is also evaluating a potential lease termination in Chicago, though financial penalties could hinder the process. Further updates are awaited from the SEC and GSA regarding these closures. Toronto housing, Greater Toronto Area, home sales dropped 28.5% in February 2025. As market slowdown continues in February 2025, the Greater Toronto Area, GTA, housing market saw a sharp decline, with home sales dropping 28.5% from the previous month and 27.4% year over year to 4,326 units. Home prices also fell for the third consecutive month, with the price index reaching 1,063,300 Canadian dollars, down 1.5% month over month. New listings decreased 24.3% from January, but remained 5.4% higher than February 2024. High interest rates, cautious buyers, and economic uncertainties have slowed market momentum. Despite these challenges, analysts hope for stabilization if borrowing costs remain low and government policies support economic recovery. Maharashtra government permits leasehold land to freehold conversion at a 25% premium. The Maharashtra government has issued a final notification allowing the conversion of leasehold and Class 2 occupancy land to freehold by paying a premium of up to 25% of annual statement rates, ASR. Residential landholders must pay 15% of ASR for freehold ownership. This move grants full property rights and boosts state revenue. However, stakeholders have raised concerns over exclusions, procedural hurdles, and a short application window ending December 31, 2025. The policy affects nearly 2 million families living on such lands for decades. Calls for amendments and extended timelines continue to ensure fair access to freehold conversion. Panchkula MC plans to regularize illegal colonies with 1 Marla plots. The Panchkula Municipal Corporation, MC, has proposed regularizing illegal colonies by offering 1 Marla residential plots at 2004 collector rates to families living there for over 20 years. This plan targets settlements like Rajiv Colony and Indira Colony, ensuring residents retain their homes legally. A similar initiative is proposed for Bidghagar village, with land in Chandimandir suggested as compensation for forest land use. Additionally, 4 neglected residential colonies may be transferred to the MC for better maintenance. These efforts align with broader trends in Indian cities like Delhi and Mumbai, where authorities are addressing unauthorized settlements through legalization and infrastructure improvements. Karnataka's new bill aims to curb harassment by unlicensed microfinance firms. The Karnataka government has introduced the Microloan and Small Loan Prevention of Coercive Actions Bill 2025, absolving borrowers from repaying loans taken from unregistered microfinance institutions, MFIs, and mandating the return of securities collected by such lenders. This move follows rising concerns over predatory lending and harassment, highlighted by tragic incidents like a borrower's suicide in Haveri. Karnataka's microfinance sector, supporting over 10 million individuals, has grown rapidly, but aggressive debt collection has led to calls for stronger regulation. While the bill protects borrowers, analysts stress the need for broader governance reforms to balance accessibility with ethical lending practices. Maharashtra's economy projected to grow 7.3% in 2024 to 25, surpassing national average. Maharashtra's economy is poised for a 7.3% growth in 2024 to 25, outpacing the national average, as highlighted in the recently released Economic Survey of Maharashtra 2024 to 25. The state's key sectors, including agriculture, services, and industry, are projected to witness substantial expansion. Nominal GSDP is estimated to rise to INR 45.31 lakh crore, reflecting consistent economic progress. On the fiscal front, revenue receipts and expenditures are both on an upward trajectory, underscoring sound financial management. Additionally, banking indicators, including deposits, credit, and priority sector lending, highlight strong financial activity in the state. Nashik Real Estate News. Civic body cracks down on property tax defaulters as fiscal year ends. The Nashik Municipal Corporation, NMC, has intensified efforts to recover pending property tax dues by issuing notices to defaulters. Over 2,000 notices have already been sent, urging recipients to clear outstanding payments within 15 days. Despite the NMC collecting INR 237 crore so far, it still falls short of its INR 250 crore target. Earlier, the civic body introduced an amnesty scheme offering up to 95% penalty waivers, which led to the recovery of INR 60 crore. However, with over 1.5 lakh defaulters still owing INR 250 crore, the administration is now escalating recovery measures, warning of stricter actions, including property confiscation for non-payment. Chandigarh set for major property rate hike with new collector rates. Chandigarh's real estate market is set for a major shift with proposed collector rate hikes, increasing by up to 4 times depending on property type and location. Residential sector rates may rise by 42% to 128%, while rural residential plots could see a 316% hike. Commercial properties in rural areas face a 438% increase, and industrial land rates in phases 1 and 2 may jump 32%. Agricultural land rates will now vary by location instead of uniform pricing. These steep hikes could reshape investments and land valuation, significantly impacting buyers, sellers, and developers in Chandigarh's real estate market. Celebrity real estate deals. Priyanka Chopra Jonas sells multiple apartments in Andheri West, Mumbai, for INR 16 crore. Bollywood actor and producer Priyanka Chopra Jonas has sold 4 residential apartments in Andheri West's Lokhandwala complex for INR 16.17 crore. Among these, a duplex spanning the 18th and 19th floors fetched INR 6.35 crore. The deals were executed by her mother, Madhu Chopra, and registered earlier this week, incurring a cumulative stamp duty of INR 84.47 lakh. This follows her previous real estate sales in the same area, including 2 apartments to filmmaker Abhishek Chaubey for INR 6 crore in late 2023, and a commercial property for INR 7 crore earlier that year. Ahmedabad property tax waiver scheme remains unannounced amid revenue concerns unlike previous years. Ahmedabad Municipal Corporation, AMC, has yet to announce its annual property tax interest waiver scheme, leading to uncertainty among taxpayers. Meanwhile, AMC's Southwest Zone sealed 477 properties, recovering INR 41 lakh in a single day, while illegal constructions at Gurukrupa Estate were demolished. The Western Zone saw a 5.95% drop in tax revenue, attributed to reassessment delays. Other cities like Nagpur and Ulhasnagar have introduced penalty waiver schemes to boost tax compliance. The delay in AMC's announcement could impact revenue collections as taxpayers wait for possible rebates. Maharashtra to explore TDR for redevelopment in Mumbai's airport funnel zone. Deputy CM Shri Eknath Shinde has announced that the Maharashtra government will explore the use of transfer of development rights, TDR, for buildings in Mumbai's airport funnel zone, which face height restrictions delaying redevelopment. The move, benefiting over 6,000 buildings and nearly 6 to 8 lakh residents in Vailpale, Santa Cruz, Kurla, and Ghatkopar, aims to allow developers to compensate for lost floor space through TDR, making projects viable. Additionally, MHADA is expediting the redevelopment of dilapidated SECID buildings, appointing a full-time land acquisition officer and issuing notices to 854 owners. The initiative aligns with similar TDR models used in Delhi, easing Mumbai's housing shortage while ensuring aviation safety. Tata Capital plans $2 billion IPO. Awaits NCLT approval for merger. Tata Capital plans to launch a $2 billion INR 17,000 crore IPO, pending final NCLT approval for its merger with Tata Motors Finance. The IPO could value the firm at $11 billion, making it one of the largest in the financial sector. As an upper layer NBFC under RBI regulations, Tata Capital has expanded across retail loans, wealth management, and infrastructure financing. The merger aims to streamline Tata Group's financial services, boosting efficiency. Following Tata Technologies' successful 2023 IPO, this listing is expected to attract strong investor interest, reinforcing Tata's financial sector presence. Property deals. Nielsen expands operations with new offices in Mumbai and Bengaluru. Nielsen, a global leader in audience measurement, data, and analytics, expanded its operations in India by inaugurating new offices in Mumbai and Bengaluru. The offices, situated in prime locations, Goregaon and Whitefield, are part of Nielsen's strategy to strengthen its regional presence. Leased from Oberoi Realty Limited and Chalet Hotels Limited, respectively, the spaces span 150,000 square feet in Mumbai and 136,000 square feet in Bengaluru. The facilities prioritize sustainability and employee well-being, offering flexible workspaces and modern amenities. Nielsen also announced future expansion plans across India, along with a significant investment of INR 450 crore to create 1,100 new technology roles. That's a wrap for today. Tune in tomorrow for the latest headlines.